Hi. So today we're gonna try and deal with the remaining oil from the last time we fried a whole bunch of potatoes off. Um, how we're gonna deal with it is really simple. So this is the bottle that the oil came in, which is like a regular bottle of oil. In that I have this funnel. That might happen, and that's okay. This funnel is useful for a couple of reasons. One is the bottom's quite narrow, so it fits in most bottles. The bottom has a diameter of around 1.5 centimeters, which is really, really important. You want something that has like narrows off into a thinner one. It also has like a little kind of wider cup shape, so it holds a bit more oil, I guess, or whatever you want to put it in. I've got a sieve that I use for this right on top of things, just because I find that the thing that it comes with is not very handy. So the way that we're going to filter it is we're basically going to just ladle this one kind of spoon at a time. I'm going to try and not get the oil to go into the sink, just because that's a really bad idea. But also we don't want to do this on any other surface. Could just not have to fill the ladle all the way. And as you can see, it's just going to grab all the bits that we don't want in the oil, which is really handy. So at some point we're going to grab the remaining kind of oil from the pot and just kind of do it. But this is just fundamentally a really, really simple and easy way for how to recycle cooking oil. You get a whole bunch of like silicone ones as well. I'm not a particularly big fan of like the metal ones, just because they're super easy to clean, because the oil and the fat, it just tends to stick with the silicone stuff that I found. And you just get rid of the bits. And this oil is good to use at least 3 or 4 times, because otherwise you just end up buying bunches and bunches of oil as you kind of recycle it, which is not handy to anyone. Also, I tend to think that if you fry stuff in the oil, it tastes better, which is probably not actually what you want from it. Kind of let the ladle finish dripping. And this is the point at which it's now light enough for us to do this. Also worth mentioning, you want to double check that your oil is super cool and easy to handle. You do not want to do this with a hot pot, because you will burn yourself, and you will burn yourself in a very bad way, which is not good for anyone. As you can see, we have recycled quite a bit of oil, about that much. And again, what you want is as few bits as possible. Those are just bits that were already in the oil. The color of the oil shouldn't be too dark. I've got another bottle here somewhere. No, I don't. That would have been good for comparison, but this is fundamentally very close to the color of the oil when I first bought it, which is really good, because as I use it, it will darken, and that's not good. And that's it. That's how you recycle a bunch of oil. So cheers.